Hey y'all, this is going to be an energy reading on Halle Bailey and DDG, and to see how DDG feel now that what's in the dark is coming to light. So we're going to get into overall energy. First question, how does he feel now that things are being revealed? I see the Six of Cups, there's Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. And so when I see the Six of Cups, right, there's like returning to one's roots. It's like a sense of nostalgia. It's like a transformation that's happening. And so it's like 1 minute he feels cold, 1 minute he feels hot. And so this is like feeling an imbalance. Also the Two of Cups, I do feel like that he felt like he had love for Halle at one point, because this Two of Cups is about solidarity. It's also about some type of partnership. And then I see the Three of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. And so when I see the Three of Cups, it's about celebrations. I think of graduations. I think of engagements. I think of wedding announcements. I think of pregnancy announcements. So I feel like he feels kind of embarrassed. He feels foolish that now what's coming out, what was in the dark, is coming to light. It's like it's his confirmation. And now everybody's seeing him for who he truly is. The next card is the Lover's card. There's Gemini energy. So when I see Gemini energy, right, it's like primary choice, but this also about communication. It's about overthinking. It's about causing, it's like he was causing certain females in his energy intellectual and mental distress. But this Lover's card is about primary choices. It's also about balance. And so I feel like mentally, I don't know what his mental issue is, but he's mentally out of balance. Definitely. I see the Chariot card. So this about having tunnel vision. It's about up and down. And so he's feeling a lot of confusion because Halle, she really stayed quiet, okay? She dug down off her inner strength and she had a support system. So he's feeling foolish, okay? Feeling real dumb. Halle has a lot of strength around her. There's a Leo energy. There's about drawing off of her inner strength. And I don't know why. This reminds me of the Little Mermaid. I guess with her, with this orange or this red, or all these red flowers. But this is strength is about knowing that she is abundant. And so I don't know why he thought, I don't know how he thought he was going to get away with this. So somebody wanted me to ask, did he cut his hair for court? Did he cut his hair for court, or was it really for the bet? He cut his hair for court. When I see the Devil card right there, it's Capricorn. Is like lies, toxicity. It's an energy of feeling stuck, feeling trapped, feeling triggered. There's about bondage. I think of alcohol. I think of drugs. I think of sex. I think of temptation. And so he cut his hair because he has court coming up, and it's going to look more presentable with him having a clean cut. I'm also seeing Star. And so this Star is about Halle. I know at one point in time, he really had love for her, but I feel like at some point in time, she is the rising star. She is the star of, you know, she overrides DDG. Matter of fact, what do DDG do? Is he a rapper? Is he a streamer? Is he an actress? What do he do? Somebody wanted me to ask also, how does Halle Berry feel that now that she got the same thing that Ruby Rose did? There's the Four Swords. And so she feels remorseful. She feels regretful. She wish she did pay attention. But this Four Swords, right, is a Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini. There's about unplugging. It's about meditation. It's about doing some shadow work. It's about resting, okay? It's also about cutting off this King of Pentacles. So when I see this King of Pentacles, right, there's Capricorn, Virgo, and Taurus. And when I see the King of Pentacles, there's a masculine who is fatherly, who is nurturing, who when they are evolved, they know they have to pour into themselves before they can take care of friends, family, and loved ones, okay? But they love taking care of their family and friends when they are evolved. I'm also seeing the Seven of Pentacles. There's about some type of resistance, okay? It's about a stagnation. This is like, when I see the Seven of Pentacles, a man who finds a wife finds a good thing. It's also about slow and steady wins the race. So DDG, know he messed up. DDG, know he messed up. He can't even see his child. I'm seeing the Two of Pentacles. So it's like, when I say the Two of Pentacles, it's like multitasking. And he was trying to play on that. He knows she's an actress. He knows she's a singer. And so it's like he was trying to step on her toes or make her feel like she was walking on a tightrope or a slippery slope, okay? Now, we're going to get into some emotion cards, some mixed emotion cards. And then I'm about to say, ooh. Okay. Right off the deck, I'm saying ashamed. So DDG feels ashamed. He feels unworthy, disgraced, humiliated. And he should feel humiliated and disgraced because he made Halle feel like this at one point in time. Ashamed. She felt grief, okay? She felt grief. She felt sorrowful. She felt heartbroken and bereaved. She felt powerless, okay? She felt very, very powerless, like her hands were tied. She felt paralyzed and ineffective, and she felt weak. That's how he made her feel. Now, we will see what his feelings are. Very afraid right now. He's feeling afraid, fearful, scared, and terrified because he's going to be facing some jail time. He's going to be facing some jail time for assault, for threatening, okay? Let's see what else. Overwhelmed. He's feeling very, very overwhelmed. He's feeling swamped. He's feeling inundated. He's feeling burdened. He's feeling heavy. But Halle is feeling encouraged. Okay? She's feeling encouraged. She's getting the push that she needs. She feels heartened. She feels supported. She feels emboldened now that things are coming out. She was quiet, and now all she has to do is let the court case speak for itself because DDG was real loud and real foul. Well, I got one more question to ask too. Okay, we got one more emotion card. Empowered, powerful, capable, strong, and this is Halle is now. This is how Halle is now feeling: empowered, capable, strong. So, somebody wanted me to ask: did her teeth get really chipped from her head being slammed on the steering wheel? Because some people saying she been had that chip too. So has Halle's tooth been chipped? It's a yes. So the Magician card is a yes card. And so this about a magical time. But maybe he chipped it even more. Maybe it only had a small chip on it. Maybe he chipped it even more. But this is, yes, her tooth was already chipped. So her tooth could have already been chipped. And he just damaged it even more, okay? I see the Queen of Swords and I see the King of Swords. So there's both of them. So there's both of them. Both of them are going through some type of transformation. Okay, and so it's like when I see the King of Swords and I see the Queen of Swords, it's like a maybe energy. Okay, even though the Magician card is a yes, her tooth could have been chipped like slightly, but when he and she know what she felt, because when you chip a tooth, it cuts like and it's sharp against your tongue. So she know what she felt. She know whether it was recently chipped or not. And so I'm gonna get some oracle cards and then I'm gonna wrap this on up. We got some oracle cards and we have the Honey Child. The Honey Child, there's about choices and decisions. And so this Honey Child, I feel like DDG got her pregnant on purpose because she is a Little Mermaid. She is Halle Bailey. She is who she is. She's a star, okay? And so this Honey Child says abundance, fertility, belief, support, growth, warmth, beginnings in your prime. And so I feel like DDG was using her. There was some light, but I feel like in the end he started getting jealous and he was using her to become in his prime, to boost him into his prime, his career. I see sweet as a Georgia peach. And I'm not sure where Halle Bailey. Oh my God, did I keep on calling her Halle Berry? Halle Bailey, y'all know what I meant. I feel like because I got Halle Berry and Halle, you know what I'm saying? But Halle Bailey, sweet as a Georgia peach, this about kindness, tender care, charm, beauty, flirtation, delicious experience. And so that's what Halle was to DDG, a delicious experience, okay? And so there's the vibration of 2. There's the vibration of 2. And so what he don't know is karma is real. What goes around comes around, okay? And she kept real quiet. She ain't bad mouth him. She ain't bad talk him. There's a come to Jesus moment. And so this is a come to Jesus moment for DDG. There's a vibration of 11, truthful communication, integrity, divine intervention, surrender, and reconciliation. So she tried to have a custody visitation, or she tried to discuss a visitation schedule. She was trying to communicate. She was operating in her integrity, in her divine, like, femininity. She was relying on divine intervention, okay? And so I see this lipstick in a pig card. This will be the last card, lipstick in a pig. And so lipstick on a pig, there's about foundation, structure, and stability. There's about denial, a cover-up, trickery, superficiality, foolishness, and it's about looking closer. So what's in the dark always comes to the light, okay? And so Halle is not lying, and DDG is everything that he's being revealed to be. So with that being said, thank you all for watching. Thumb this up, comment, subscribe, tell a friend to watch this, okay?